Around my home, I see layers of paint, wear marks, and scratches, all perfectly placed throughout each room. It may sound like to you that I'm tearing down my home, but actually I'm doing quite the opposite. As an artist, I fill my home with pieces of furniture that speak to me visually and emotionally. I feel that my distressed pieces reveal a lot about me, such as my upbringing and my family, my hobbies, and my goals. Today I'm allowing you a small glimpse into my life by sharing some facts that have shaped me into the person that I am. I come from a waste not, want not kind of family. If something in our home broke, my dad would find a way to fix it one way or another, and that was simply because he didn't have a choice. Amongst other things, my dad's also an artist, and I can remember as a little girl always receiving the most unique cards from him. They were always created on the back of some sort of box. One year I dressed up as a witch for Halloween, and the next time I received a card from my dad, it was this one. And as you can see, it was created on the back of a Ritz cracker box. To me, this card represents the relationship I've had with my dad over the years. There was one point in time when it was distant from me and out of my grasp, but it made its journey. And over the years, it became a little rough around the edges. But other than that, it's perfect in condition, and it means the world to me. The way my dad repurposes things was always simply a way of life for him. But for me, it became a passionate hobby, and that's what I would like to talk about next with you. For as far back as I can remember, I've always enjoyed creating things. Watching my dad make things that he needed out of odds and ends just simply stuck with me. I'm most inspired by pieces that are no longer of any use to anyone. For example, this dresser here. I found this dresser, and to most they would simply just see a piece of junk. I, however, seen an opportunity for a valuable. This dresser was no longer of any use because its drawers were missing and the wood was in terrible condition. I can relate to this piece that I created because as I get older, I realize that I've had parts that's been broken. I have parts that show wear, and I even have some parts that's been completely removed. But none of those things make me any less valuable. Having such a passion for my hobby keeps me in the garage a good part of the time. It's in the garage that I feel most at peace and creative. During those times, I'm able to reflect on my future and the goals that I hope to accomplish. And that's the final thing that I wanted to talk about. My goals for my future are pretty cut and dry. I hope to continue to be a good example for my children as a single mother. I hope to continue to dive headfirst into my projects. And I hope to earn my education, which has been a long time coming. I'm determined to finish my degree in law enforcement. And I hope to show my boys that if you're involved in something that you're truly passionate about and interested in, you're always going to be your happiest you. As you now know some things about me, you know that my childhood was just a little bit different than most. You know that my valuables tell a lot about me, such as how I was raised, about my hobbies, and about my goals. You know that I fill my home with these pieces of furniture that I create. And I do that because it makes me feel close to my family, and it reminds me of my childhood. Yes, you've learned that my upbringing was a little different, and that my father had a huge impact on who I am today. And though my upbringing was different, I wouldn't change a thing.